Hi folks, my name is Tatiana. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Ethereal Entertainer. Today we're going to be getting into all astrological signs, sun, moon, and rising placements, your tarot cards for the month of November of 2022. We're going to get into what is in store for November. That's the overall question that I've asked. What message the universe has for all of us for your sun, moon, and rising placements. So do keep in mind that we do have different placements. So if you have a Aquarius sun and a Leo moon and a Sagittarius rising, please feel free to shuffle through my videos to get your own personalized 3-card spread so that you can get the most out of this reading. And feel free to ask me any questions down below in the comments about what your cards mean, or maybe what they mean in juxtaposition to each other, because the cards do mean different things when they are next to other cards. So yeah, let's talk tarot. Let's talk metaphysical, let's talk spiritual, whatever you want to call it. I like to just say let's talk tarot. But so we are going to be featuring this beautiful, lovely amethyst geode to just bring some intuitive, calming energies to help with my reading. I do like to have crystals around. I also like to, of course, sage my deck before I use it to ensure that I'm ridding of it any residual energies that may be from any past readings. But this geode is so gorgeous. Look at that. And I am also featuring some bracelets made by yours truly. I have an evil eye on the first bracelet, and then this bracelet here is a matte crackle quartz, which is also a very protective stone known for bringing balance to our yin and yang energies. You can find this on my Etsy shop really soon, so stay on the lookout for that. They are elastic, stretchy, so yeah, take a look at those when you get a chance. Check out my Etsy shop and let's get into it. Hey there, Leo. Let's get into your cards. So for your sun placement, you have the Empress. This is a very divine feminine energy type of card, and do keep in mind this is regardless of how any of us identify. We all carry masculine and feminine energies within us, and in this card here we're indicating beauty, we're indicating nurturing energies, that energy of whether it be like the motherly type of energy you can think of, or just being that supportive friend or that supportive partner. That is what this energy is, and it is an energy that you've got a lot of love to give, you have a lot of support to give, and it's coming from a genuine place, so give it. This is a really good card, and I think also it just kind of resembles that energy that we get when it comes around that time of the year, you know, with Thanksgiving around the corner, with Christmas around the corner. We tend to shift into this energy of where we want to give, we want to be there, we want to show up and be part of, you know, our family and friends and people that we love and care for. So this is definitely indicative of you're ready to lean into that energy and show that love and express that nurturing aspect of yourself with others. Share it with others, you definitely should. And another thing too that helps when we are feeling this way is to be creative. That is also going to be a way that you express and bring abundance to you. So if you are a creative person, whether you're a writer or anything that really involves you tapping into your imagination, the Empress card is indicative that this is a great time for you to lean into that energy and to be creative, because it's going to be very cathartic for you. It's going to be very therapeutic for you. So you have got some good stuff going on, Leo, and I love that. That's really cool. So moving on to the moon placement, we have the Seven of Cups card. So when I see this card, I always think choices. We all have choices, right? So the Seven of Cups, you can see in the depiction, there are so many different things coming up. We've got a question, we've got a heart with wings, we've got a tornado, we've got a rose with fist, all different kinds of things. And these are representatives of different feelings, different paths, different decisions that we have the ability to make. And when we see this card, it's saying, you know, we have a lot of choices to make, but it's time to decide. It's time to make a decision. You know, we see all of these different opportunities, and sometimes we're so caught up in all the different opportunities we have that it kind of distracts us, right? We kind of lose a little bit of focus, and we find ourselves just, you know, letting our imagination run away with us to the point where we're fantasizing about all these different things. And, oh, if I do this, this could happen. If I do this, this could happen. But eventually it comes a time where we do have to make a choice, and we do have to stand on that choice and start bringing things into the material realm by making that decision, standing on it, and moving towards that in a physical and realistic way. So keep in mind that it is definitely healthy and good for us to realize that we have our options and explore them. Just try not to get too carried away, and try not to let your head be in the clouds for too long, because then you get to that point where you're maybe overwhelmed. You may become overwhelmed with your choices, and you don't end up actually making a decision. And that isn't very productive, right? That ends up being quite stagnant after all. And the Seven of Cups card is definitely saying, do make your choices, do enjoy having the choices that you have, and be thankful for the different opportunities that are in front of you. But it is important. It is part of the process to make a decision, to make a choice, and to go and run with it. Okay, so moving on to our rising position, Leo, we have the Chariot card in reverse. So the Chariot card is indicative of decisions being made, and not necessarily only decisions being made, but having that follow through and that stick-to-itiveness to get it done, and that fire underneath us that it takes to achieve something. So when it's in this reversal position, it's saying that there might be something going on here where maybe the fire is burning a little too hot, or the fire isn't quite there. And that could mean it could mean either of these things going in either direction, whether you have the potential to do something, you have the potential to make something happen, something great, but you might be lacking in the self-discipline aspect. Maybe you haven't been putting in the work. Maybe you haven't been studying enough up on something that you don't really have very much information about, that you want to explore, you are curious about, but you got to do a little bit more homework first before you can find that this Chariot card turns into the upright position for you. And on the other hand, you could be just having all this energy and just want to get something done, but you don't really have any trajectory. You don't really know where you're going. And you just, you're kind of flailing and going at things a little blindly because you're so passionate and you want to get things done. You want to do so many things, but this card may be trying to tell you that it's time to slow down a little bit and be a little bit more deliberate in your process. Be more deliberate in your actions and how you're doing things. So I can definitely relate to this card because I get passionate about things and I find that I have a knack for something, or I just really enjoy doing something. And then I'm doing one thing and then I go, oh shoot, it kind of leads me to another thing that I'm interested in. And I find myself doing 4 or 5 things at once. And I'm like, why am I so tired? Why is my brain so foggy? Why can't I seem to focus? It's because I have all of my focus in so many different places that I'm not really going anywhere. When you don't have any set plan and set trajectory of where you want to go, chances are you're not going to really have any sense of direction. And when you see the card in reverse like this, it's saying take a little bit of time to figure out what's the end goal here. What do you want to achieve? What's the bigger picture for you? And how can you make that happen? So I hope that you found these interpretations of these cards to be helpful for you, that you're able to apply this in a very real and productive way. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. Hope to see y'all back really soon. Please hit that notification bell and stay tuned, because I will be keeping this up on a monthly basis. And I'll see y'all back. Bye.